Hi, welcome to Northern Thrifters. My name is Melinda, and today I'll be doing a quick review of the Jergens Natural Glow 3 Days to Glow Moisturizer. This is what it looks like. It's 120 ml, and I picked it up at Walmart for right around $8, and it comes in two shade options. One is fair to medium, and the other one is medium to tan. And I'm testing out fair to medium. And before I get into the review, I'd like to just kind of talk about a couple packaging design and marketing complaints that I have. I just kind of need to mention them before I review this with you. So first thing, on the package it says with black tea. So to me, that is implying that black tea is a major ingredient in this, and perhaps the ingredient that is what is responsible for the color change of your skin. And the other thing with the marketing that I've noticed is they say that it has less chemical odor than other sunless tanners. So those two things to me, the black tea, the less chemical odor, imply that it has less chemicals or not the same ingredients as regular self-tanners. But what I've discovered after buying this product and kind of researching the ingredients a little bit is that it has the exact same ingredient as regular self-tanners, which is DHA. And I've written it down. It's dihydroxyacetone. The other ingredient that it has is erythrulose. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Those two things work together to create the color change in your skin. It is not black tea. And like, it still has the same chemicals as regular self-tanners. So I feel somewhat duped, about it. I kind of felt anyway that it was a more natural choice, but that's not actually the case. So we'll just get into my review. So the first thing we'll do is I'll show you the before and after pictures. And I will say I did only apply this to my legs because I was a little bit concerned that it would make my skin go patchy colored or orange or something. So I wanted it on a location that I could cover up. I didn't want it on my face, my arms, things like that. But also, I might put like a graphic warning here. Please keep in mind before viewing these pictures that these are 43-year-old legs that live in Canada that have not seen the light of day for over 6 months. So just keep that in mind, especially for the first picture, but for also for the second picture. And I'd like to say my photography skills and screen capture skills are not super fantastic. So hopefully you can actually see the change in the color. So let's go to those pictures now. All right, so those are the before and after pictures, and I know it's hard to tell the difference in color because of my photography ability, but I will also blame it a little bit on the weather. On day 3, it was pouring rain here. So in my bathroom where I had taken the first picture, because I wanted the second picture to be in the exact same spot, exact same lighting, it was so dark in there because it was pouring rain. So I don't think that really helped me at all capture the color difference, but please know that in person it is actually a significant color difference, very noticeable. So I just wish it could have come across in the pictures, but it did not. So we will just get into the review. I will say that the advertising is right. It does have a less chemical odor compared to other self-tanners. The smell, it's nice. It's like a drugstore hand cream or moisturizer kind of smell. So a nice clean smell, not chemical at all to me anyway. And I didn't find that the smell lasted. So once it absorbed into my skin, I didn't notice the smell anymore. And it was super easy to apply and easy to get even coverage. So I didn't need to like slather on tons of it. It was the same amount as like if you were using just a body moisturizer. And the one thing, and this is kind of a user issue, not a product issue, I think I used it too sparingly around my knees and ankles. Like I was trying to be careful so that it didn't get super dark there, because that can happen with self-tanners. And I found around my ankles, I used it way too sparingly because it was a lot lighter around my, well, specifically my right ankle. So I think I didn't need to be as careful as I was. And I found that this product is even just a good moisturizer. Like, I was actually surprised. It offered a lot of moisture. It felt pretty good. It felt like a regular moisturizer. So you get a self tanner and a moisturizer in one. And it didn't stain my clothing, because I was kind of worried about that, because I often wear skinny jeans and I was really worried about transfer. Didn't have an issue at all. But I did have one issue with it. It takes forever to absorb, and it's honestly almost 15 minutes on me to absorb. And I wasn't aware of that on day one, and I'm so thankful I was not in a rush, because it was between 10 and 15 minutes to absorb. So for day 2 and day 3, I actually had to plan for that in my morning routine to give myself enough time, because it felt like I couldn't even put on clothes until it had absorbed. Like, it felt like I'd probably get transfer. So that's kind of a long time, just to keep in mind. You need to kind of set aside that time to put it on. But that's really my only complaint about this product, besides being kind of duped about the ingredients. But let me know in the comments, have you used the Jergens Natural Glow 3 Days to Glow Moisturizer? Have you used another sunless tanner that you really like? And especially have you found a sunless tanner that is more natural, like doesn't have like chemicals in it? Let me know down in the comments if you have found one that works really well for you. I would like to know. And while you're down there, be sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you next time.